here to do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us. And if you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you could, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. It does help the channel grow as well as helps me pick up on the energy. We have one card falling out for masculine, which is the High Priestess of Fire. It's taking action to make a change. Following the intuitive nudge to take action, do something, move something, or make something happen, to create some type of change with the 5 here. It's a good one for mutual energy. Just one card. Oh, it's 2. Can I get just one card? One oracle card for mutual energy? High Priestess of Water. Tapping into the elements today, balancing them out. Force creates stability, coming from an emotionally stable place, following intuition to get those emotions balanced. One more for feminine, chaos. Maybe looking at the chaos surrounding her, the turmoil, the trouble, the changes being made, and she's kind of torn in between, fragmented, right? But the chaos is coming to a completion. It's like she's in the eye of the storm. It's almost over with, type energy. So let's take a peek. Trying to temper oneself, follow intuition on what actions to take, create change, because there's a balancing act between mind and being stuck in one's head, frozen in fear. So it tells me that I'm not getting much action, but someone's trying to follow their intuition on what actions to take. The Temperance is actually trying to calm down, take a breather, cool down the situation, turn down the fire. You know how when you get like a overboil when you're boiling pasta or something? Yeah, it's like that. I gotta take it off the burner, or I gotta put it let it cool down. But masculine, let's talk about it. How we feeling today? How we feeling today, masculine? That's too many. It's a lot. What do you want to say? You talkative? Fired up? Building up, giving life to something. So he's taking action. He's doing the work, the hard work, the effort to work up something, work up the growth potential and whatever he's baking there, whatever he's trying to create, giving life to something. As I said, the creative process, creating some change, doing some work. Yeah. So you can turn the wheel, so things can shift. That was the change with the High Priestess of Fire. Okay. Yep. Following his intuition, moving in silence, not speaking about it. Yep. This fresh start, new beginning. He's moving in silence. He's taking a break. As I said, there was some kind of pause or not inaction. There it is right there. The Hangman. Creating something, building, collaborating, wanting to work with the Empress is feminine, moving in silence about this new beginning, this fresh start. It's just not really wanting to speak, move, or do anything, but it is all in efforts to make something change. Yeah. He's looking at it. He's observing, looking at things in different perspectives, and he's pausing on taking action. He's doing the healing to do so. So that's what it is. So it's like he's getting an intuitive nudge to take action, to take those steps forward. It's just not there yet. I don't feel like it's an actual action being taken, but his intuition is telling him he needs to take action. Well, masculine needs to take action, right? But all the while we're at a rest, we're at a pause, trying to overcome some challenges. Oh yeah, definitely consult a higher source about being confused and holding back, trying to protect himself. And move on to calmer waters, away from heartbreak. So it's like from the pain, the agony, the whatever it is, it's he's gonna be able to move away from that, whatever it is. There it goes again. Four Swords, taking that healing rest, that pause. I get maturing in his own stability, but still actually becoming a little bit more emotionally stable as well. I feel like he's coming from a deep, loving place, a place of care, a place of maturity and understanding, empathy. There it is. You just knowing what it feels like. Yeah, trying to overcome, trying to have the strength and courage, doing things behind the scenes, being secretive, a lot of hidden emotions underneath the surface, but it's all to come to the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, and opening up emotionally. Because there was a judgment call. There was fear surrounding it. Fear and indecision. But he's working on that. There's a lot of I do get stagnancy, a lot of secrets, a lot of hidden things that you just didn't understand what was going on or what's taking place, or masculine's also, it's kind of like he was also just trying to look at things differently and grow, mature. I'm getting growth, like I'm trying to turn some things around for myself, to shift my life, to change. I'm making the valid effort to change and grow up. Seeing things from a different perspective, a higher perspective, an understanding. We'll get some clarifiers and see what that's about. But feminine, let's talk about it. We got chaos. Why the chaos? What's chaos? Manifesting. Okay, you're trying to bring some things about. Are we? Like you're trying to make some changes in your life too. Manifestation is being held back. So you feel like what you're trying to bring in is delayed in some type of way. I feel like it's being protected though, from ending badly. Slowing the movement down, maybe having you feeling left out in the cold, but there's emotions there. You are able to move away from, just set better boundaries. You're protecting yourself from heartache. You want to take action. You're getting downloads, getting messages, and emotions are developing. So your feelings are actually shifting as well. That's probably a part of the chaos. You're choosing a direction. Feminine, you're also maturing emotionally. And you feel like it's mutual. You feel the emotions, the connection. coming in the new cycle, relationship coming in this new cycle. You may have some mental conflict trying to wrap your head around something, making a decision. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get it. It's gonna come crashing down. It's gonna come clearly to you when lightning is striking. You're gonna start feeling that nostalgia, which is gonna confuse you. You're gonna walk away to make a head over heart decision, and being disappointed, and then it's take control of your stability. I see. Let's keep going. Let me keep going. That was underneath. But yeah, back to the chaos magician. Your manifestation is being held back. You're choosing a direction not to present emotions. Lines. You may be concealing your emotions at this time. You may be also taking the path not to offer friendship or any emotions in any kind of way, but you are looking for this type of presentation. You are planning for some type of love offer. You're planning behind the scenes. Yeah. Some emotions underneath the surface that you're becoming more clear about. Getting messages and you can see clearly. I feel like you can also see through a heartbreaking situation. So the chaos is the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, having some type of lack, feeling the feels of lack, but you're moving away from those. One more. Do two. Yeah, you feel a little hopeless. You may be going through your storms, but it's calming. You may be going through certain energies where you feel like your manifestations are being held back. You're not wanting to offer any type of emotions, not even however small. But because you're planning for a more, I would say, a more mature love, a more mature emotion, a more mature relationship with the Two of Cups before. You did feel a sense of lack and hopelessness, like, woe is me, I'll never find, and you know what I'm saying. You may have some self-doubt, self-esteem blockages. I'm gonna call them that. I don't. Self-doubt comes from maybe being delayed for so long or for some time that you kind of don't have those hopes, and you're kind of in your thoughts like, what is wrong? Why aren't things coming through? It's like you're creating it, but it's not happening for you. You're moving on, trying to protect yourself away from heartbreak. Again, getting messages, downloads, getting shots of clarity through some confusing times. You're moving forward to balance that out and close that out. Okay. Feminine. That's why it's almost at a near end. I feel the emotions of self-doubt, emotional growth. I feel I also get the self-doubt, the hopelessness, the wish not being fulfilled, like, I'm just never gonna get what I want type energy. And you're kind of stuck in your head about it. High Priestess of Water with the Three of Wands. You both are being patient. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You have expectations. Both may be at a distance as well. Waiting for the cycle to close. Yeah, so you guys can move forward. consulting a higher source. You're digging deep for divine guidance, religion, tradition, structural paths, understanding, knowledge, lessons being learned. You're learning them. Yep. That's learning. You're seeing things clearly. You understand your mind state is in a heightened stance. There's still some confusion though. Still some mental confusions. I feel like you guys may still be in your feelings and confused about how to ground some things in your life, how to make things more stable in your life. It's like there's conflict on how to stay loyal and dependable, trustworthy. You're gathering information, you're learning, you're watching, you're observing though. And that goes back to the Hierophant, seeing things from a different perspective, being objective, being fair in thought, just being more logical and analytical about things at this point. Let's get some more for the High Priestess of Water. That's 3. Yep. Things are at a standstill. After things ended, there was an imbalance that was created. So that may be a part of that emotion. Yeah, but you guys can see things clearly though. You see the path clearly on how to get things sparked back up, because you clearly miss each other. And having those fond memories of the past making you guys smile. The past has been highlighted and caused heartbreak that you guys need to move away from, and just set better boundaries to avoid. Walk away from those emotions because it's causing confusion. And you're still gonna have to make the decision. You guys had that shocking moment. What do you want to do? Make that decision. Do you want to walk away from it, or do you want to continue to ponder on it, or do we go with the flow? We temper things out and go to what we were trying to achieve in the first place. Do we open our heart? Do we reciprocate? Do we give balance and deliver mental clarity? Open up communication, take action, right? And change some things. Close some things and have a renewal. We can still miss that opportunity though. Gotta work on ourselves. We miss the opportunity and continue to do the work. See, here's the thing. The question is, do we want to close out the separation and work on this? Do we want to put in that efforts, or do we miss the opportunity to work on ourselves, to continue to build and work on ourselves? Because I already have masculine here taking action to work and collaborate and do, give effort, but there's still choices to be made at this point. I'm feeling. It's like, you can work on yourself, you can work on the relationship, you can work on your finances, you can work on the relationship, you can work on yourself, you can work on, building up your material world, furthering your career. You got many choices, but we don't ever look at that as a choice. It's like union or die, and that's not always the case. So, and that's just a figure of speech. But it's like, we can address the situation as is. Be patient with ourselves, not rush, go with the flow. We can miss the opportunity. We can work on the relationship. We can keep working on ourselves as individuals. It's like whatever you want to do. But I say from a Hierophant King of Swords standpoint, from a more divine I don't want to say judging. it's like a judge making decision, decisive energy. It's I can make the tough calls, I can make the tough cuts if necessary as well. But it is to the extent of what what would it be like if we do come together. We gotta be able to see it from that type of perspective, because if I'm still feeling lack and all this other stuff, and I'm still in the healing phase, like that, it might not work out in the best. You might want to wait. I feel like there is an imbalance still present. Things have not all the way closed out, and that's why things are at a standstill right now. Um, I feel with the temperance and this three of wands and the hangman and the four of swords and the star in reverse. Not, I think not, but I'm just a card reader. Let's move to clarify. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. See, judgment call to put in the work, do the effort. It's simple. I feel like it's simple mathematics. If you do this, you get that. You add this, you add that, you get that. And it's not just to the effect of what I want right now. It's what is the answer going to be after I do what I want right now. So you can put a blank in a 3, but until you get what that blank was, you don't know what the answer is going to be. So you got to get that number, that missing number. I don't know if you guys are familiar with, algebraic equations and stuff like that. When you have the missing number and you got to find the number for X, that type of stuff. So until it gets there, you cannot find the answer. You cannot come up with the solution until you get the rest of the problem, right? I don't know why math is coming up for me. The Empress. He's taking control and going through that death and rebirth process. I'm telling you, this is some powerful energy right here. The Emperor taking control, leadership, ownership, bossing up, leveling up, and actually going through that process, going through those changes, putting it into some things, closing things out. Yeah, there's still some mental stagnancy here, but we got that first already. But that's the growth, that's the process. So he may be working, doing the work. Giving life to, creating something. But internally, it's him taking ownership. It's him changing and shifting from old to the new, and in a rebirth process, being born again as the Emperor. What's the High Priestess? So I found the High Priestess. He's still trying to overcome obstacles, challenges, but it's like he's overcoming the inability to choose a direction, to choose which way he goes, what actions to take. Do I go left or right? Do I go up or down? Where do I travel to? And that's choices, the lovers, connections, understanding, going deep within about offering up emotion. Look at that. Getting strength to do so, courage, willpower, meditating, being at peace, Look look at that. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles is the Ace of Pentacles. Having that fresh start, new beginning, and whatever he'd like, all his desires, everything he wants, things that make him happy, his wish fulfillment. Feel like you missed an opportunity and wanting to clear things up, wanting to start a new cycle. Look at that. Like a missed opportunity, like I didn't get a chance to do this before. It makes me sad. So I'm going to make some decisions to bring this new cycle back. I'm rushing in with the Knight of Wands. High Priest, Hangman here, clarified by the moon. Yeah, things aren't on the surface. Things aren't clear. Things aren't being seen properly, or can't be seen properly. That's why there's a suspension. That's why the moon. Like, hold on. Let me look at this. Yeah. It's like going after his desire. So with the Queen of Wands clarified by the Page of Cups and the Six of Wands, it's telling me like there was emotional immaturity for sure. He's needing to move away from acting, all timid and nervous and scared. I got to get away from that. So Queen of Wands, taking action, going after what she wants. Then it's the energy, not the actual feminine, masculine pronouns. But it's like, okay, look, I'm willing to go after. I'm willing to accept what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna take charge, right? High Priestess of Fire. We got High Priestess and the Queen of Wands out here. How much more change do you need? I need to move away from being emotionally immature. I need to get away from being so scared. I need to grow. Four of Swords, yeah, healing, doing things behind the scenes, sneaking, plotting, planning as well. Let's see. Okay, so the Ten of Cups wanted to turn sideways because the Ten of Cups is not all the way upright, so it's not fully visualized, but it is an obsession. He's healing, he's processing it, it has control over him. Maybe even doing things behind the scene because it wanted to come in reverse, unhappy family situation. So we have the devil, which is something that has control, possession, all that other good stuff, blockages for him. Codependency, addictions, so many different things that bind us to something, which I'm getting is not quite in the happiest of matters, right? But still doing things behind the scenes. What's the Page of Pentacles in reverse? There she goes. Yeah, maturing, becoming a little bit more stable, more dependable. After the Page of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles. And if we mature from the Page, we are moving to the Knight, which is slow, methodical movement. And it's actually going within, doing the growth, nurturing oneself, expanding. I do feel a sense of maturity, a leveling up. What's on multiple occasions. For masculine, I'm getting a lot of blue energy, blue and dark energy. So he may be trying to come out of the darkness with this Hermit card and this light. So it's possible. Let's get one more. Yeah, more healing, going within, taking those mental breaks. What's the King of Cups? Maturing emotionally, things are being revealed to him as he becomes more emotionally stable. Yeah, things will be being more revealed about what he needs to protect, how to protect himself, how to set boundaries as well. I think this is more in an emotional sense because we gotta understand where some people cross our emotional lines and we never do or say anything about it. And it's not always the best thing to do if you're gonna maintain your emotional stability, because a lot of times those triggers and those people that come around start to shake that ground, and you start feeling the ground rumble, and the next thing you know, boom, tower moment, because you didn't have enough strong enough boundaries to block out somebody being an emotional line stepper. So it's just, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta keep your own balance. You gotta maintain the balance. It's just to stay in that balanced place. And it's all good, because that's healthy. When people get offended when others tell them no. No isn't a suggestion or an end all be all. It's at that time the answer is no. It may change later or it may remain no, but you need to respect the answer. Okay, magician. Clarify the magician. Clarified by the magician. Manifesting inside and out. You're moving some things. You're causing some storms here. Feminine. I see. Four of Pentacles. Okay, because you wanna keep a slow, methodical pace. You're being patient. You're being stable and being cautious. I'm getting about the steps that you take. They are planned because you're moving slow through the confusions. You have options and choices. You're not making any swift decisions. You are actually you're taking baby steps. They're slow. Don't get me wrong. They're slow steps, slow progress towards your options. However, it's you want to move slow through confusing times because things are in array, because the chaos, what you're manifesting, what you're trying to bring about, what you're trying to, all of that good stuff make happen. You're still trying to keep the optimism. You don't want to do anything immature. You want to weigh your options. Yeah. You're hopeful and you're weighing your options on how to change things around. You're taking control of yourself as well, Queen of Wands, of your new beginning, your new creation. So what exactly are you trying to bring about? Curious? You can leave a comment below if you want to say. Two of Wands. King of Cups, choosing direction, emotional maturity, holding emotions back. It also speaks to leading with your heart, leading with compassion and understanding, choosing a direction to be emotionally mature. Again, there's that ground shaking. That's when, the towers come and you're just trying to find your stability. One more for the Two of Wands. Yep, King of Cups, Nine of Cups. A lot of emotion, a lot of feelings, a lot of... It's like you're trying to reduce the amount of emotions you have or show. And that goes with the Two of Wands and the Page of Cups in reverse, which means it's emotional maturity, and there's the Knight. Also, the Page of Cups in reverse is not showing any emotions, which goes back to the King of Cups holding his emotions back. So, why? Because they're Tower moment. You're waiting for the storm to pass. You're waiting to move forward. You're waiting for progress within the relationship. You're waiting for forward movement. Let me see. Page of Cups. In reverse, please. Yeah. These came out sideways. It's kind of like you're observing on when to take action. When do I take a step forward? I'm watching, I'm observing, and in the process, you're manifesting. You're holding your feelings back, but then 2 cups at the bottom of the deck. When to take action. Feminine is being methodical, weighing her choices. She's not making any missteps. She's being very cautious and getting cautious. 7 of Swords, yeah, carrying the burden. That's 11 of Wands. You want to come put the burdens down to pick up this new one. You're doing things behind the scenes. You're carrying the load of this new beginning, this new passionate beginning that's gonna get started. You're feeling weighed down, but you're making plans. Yeah, head over heart decisions. You're thinking logically. You're analyzing. You're using your head. What's the Knight of Cups then? Yep, a lot of emotions. Feeling this connection, feeling this pull, feeling the tie. And you also want to collaborate, build, which goes back to the 3 of Pentacles for the masculine. Yep, you want to reconcile this connection. You want to come back together. You're making a choice to reconcile, to come back together. What's the 5 of Pentacles? 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, being independent and just waiting, standing on your own, doing things on your own, being financially secure, self-sufficient, independent, self-confident, self-assured. King of Pentacles, mastering your financial, mastering the financial realm. And that is crazy because we got feminine probably in her masculine energy because we got the King of Pentacles. There's a King of Cups. There's a King of Wands. Masculine has the Queen over here and the Empress. 2 Empresses. Internal. One external, one internal. High Priestess. Some feminine energy coming out for masculine. Which is fine because we switch from energy from time to time, understanding that we both have masculine and feminine energy within us. Because sometimes, you've seen masculines with some feminine traits or characteristics. So please don't shame who has what on the inside. We're all the same. We have both. Oh, too many. Okay, let's clarify the Star in reverse. There it is. Hopeless. Trying to have strength for this connection. Trying to hold back from this mutually pulling connection, emotional connection. Trying to be strong. Having courage, self-confidence for this relationship. I feel like there is feeling the strength of the emotional response of it. It's feeling it strong, might I add. Weighing options. It's like you still are a bit confused. I feel mind fog. I'm getting overthinking, overanalyzing, watching, studying. Yeah, you gotta find your stability in that. You're in your head. Let's get one more for the 8 of Swords. Yeah. You're trying to stabilize your finances so your foundation can become more stable because it feels in the reverse is unstable. You feel unstable. You feel insecure. You need to surrender and look at things from a different perspective. Take a leap of faith. You're fighting the pause. You're fighting against the rest. You're getting understanding about it though. You're getting messages. Don't fight it. Bear with me real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Let's clarify 3 of Wands. Waiting, expectation, getting ready to take action internally. I feel taking action on your thoughts and getting a new cycle started, surrendering the stagnancy, putting it into the stagnancy, and actually taking a leap of faith. So it's like you guys are revving those engines up, ready to go. Give me the Chariot, please. Let's clarify that. Yeah. You guys want to start off something small, reach out, move things along with the olive branch, a small message, and wait for things to grow from there. What's the Hierophant? One more for the Hierophant, please. You guys are working. You're seeing things from a higher perspective. You're working on it. You're weighing your options. You're looking at what's this, what's that, A or B. King of Swords. Yeah, there's still mental conflict there. Five of Swords out twice now. But, okay. So, with the King of Swords, I'm getting there needs to be a cut made. I'm getting with the Six of Wands. The Five of Swords and the Six of Wands gives me the ego is kind of winning right now. But we're still waiting because we got three of Pentacles, building, working, doing the work, putting in, rolling up your sleeves and collaborating, right? Weighing options on how to do so, trying to consult from a higher perspective, right? But then we still got the Five of Swords winning, because the Five of Swords to me sometimes comes out as ego, sometimes it comes up as mental conflict, sometimes it comes with petty words and mind games. But being King of Swords, sabotaging just to win. I feel like when it comes to the Hierophant and the King of Swords, you're learning a lesson and becoming more mentally clear. You feel like, yeah, you won playing mind games, but what did you learn? You need to work on that. You need to work on that. What are your options here? Because if this is where we're at, how do you feel like that's going to be successful? You have to walk away from that. You have to turn your back on those things that don't serve you, and you actually have to open up about the pain, to temper the situation. And that's just one of those things where if you don't open up, that pain's going to remain. You're going to have to release some of that pain. You're going to have to release it and open that heart up with the Queen of Cups. The Five of Swords. Yep. Yeah, the mental conflict is coming from a hard lesson learned about being disappointed, being emotionally disappointed, sadness, loss, regrets. So at this point, the mental conflict has actually won in this case, in this scenario, and now you guys want to, come back together, but you're trying to figure out how to do so. You may learning a major lesson on what happens when you play those type of games. Yeah, you're trying to find stability. It was a power struggle. You guys are having inner conflict about what your fears. You're fighting fights. Okay, so the five of Wands speaks to fighting, competition, conflict. You're fighting your fears. You're just trying to find your stability. You appear strong, stable, loyal, dependable on the outside, but internally you're fighting your own fears. The Three of Swords sideways tells me you're almost out of heartbreak, but things have come to a stop and the heartbreak still remains. We got to get rid of that. Ten of Swords, yes. You gotta grow. You can't close things out. You have to be nurturing. You have to be stable and grounded. You think you're not thinking clearly. Knight of Swords in reverse, and you have mental blockages. Things aren't quite sure, but at this time you're trying to shift that energy and move forward and balance things out because you miss each other. You're thinking about the past. You feel left out in the cold. Let me see. I think I can do some romance angels real quick. I'm going to start talking kind of fast. Sorry. All right, romance angels. For masculine, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Does feel like that's what he's wanting to do with this Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. He's overcoming not being able to choose a direction for sure. We have religious factors. Your love life being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Hierophant on mutual energy internally and externally. So you're being guided for sure. Let's see here. And for masculine, one more. Past life relationship. You've known each other before. Exactly. That the devil is always a strong tie. It's a strong hold. It's something that doesn't let you go. You can't just walk away from it. It's not that easy, and you may hurt yourself the more you struggle. Okay, but moving on. In mutual energy, we got engagement. Your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, and pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, which is why you guys have come to a stop, have not ended things and closed things out so you can grow and take care of yourself. There were some mental blockages. You guys are still overcoming fears, and at this point, it's just a game of when you get there and trust in the process, because being able to open up emotionally isn't as easy as one would think, or if you think it's easy, you're probably lying and you're probably putting on a mask. That's just my perspective, because anybody that actually has any genuine emotions is afraid to let them out, because they know pain has taught them let's just say pain and Hierophant lessons have taught them about that, being too giving. We have boundaries being set here with the High Priestess in reverse and the Seven of Wands. We got worth waiting for, divine timing that work in your love life. I do feel like that's what why I was picking up that energy, like feminine was like, I am manifesting internally, I am manifesting externally. Where is it? Where is it delayed? Why is it moving so slow? It's causing me confusion. You get what I'm saying? Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. We got worth waiting for, divine timing is at work in your love life. I feel like you're just holding your emotions back. You're watching, observing as to when to take action. And until you get that ding, I don't feel like you're moving. You're holding back from the relationship. You're just trying to be strong for it. Got flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. I do feel like you are wanting to do so, waiting for this connection to re-emerge, reconnect, reunite. But I do feel like you holding back from extending that. I don't feel, because separation. It says express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture, and that will go to whatever it is you're watching to take action on. And then you got separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. Bear with me real quick. I'll be right back with you, and we'll get some clarifiers for those. Okay, sorry about that. Let's do some clarifiers for these romance angels. Passion. Making a decision on his own passions. And that goes back to the High Priestess of Fire, what to take action on. Religious factors or along this pathway, yes. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. Thoughts, yes, like understanding what it is, remembering, thinking about it. Engagement, feeling like it was taken away from you guys. This could be the one for marriage, yes. Pay attention to the red flags and make the changes. Pay attention to the red flags and make the changes. That's all. I think we're fighting our fears on this. We're trying to overcome. We have to. Worth waiting for, community. I think you kind of want to or actually telling the world, or maybe even everybody around you can see that you feel like something's worth waiting for. and change is happening. It's almost over. Change, like the chaos, everything's shifting around you, swirling around you. New, different. Flirt, extend lighthearted energy. Do the work. Put in the effort. Express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. Yeah, that's what you're guided to do. Um, when it does appear, so again, that's after the chaos, when let the dust settles and everything, you can still put in the effort and do the work. Feminine. Pretty good read today. I enjoy both energies. I do feel feminine, it may need some words of encouragement. Stay optimistic. um, keep working on what you're trying to bring in, what you're trying to manifest, as well as positive mindset. What you think about, bring about. So just kind of maintain your stability. Keep looking, keep watching, keep observing, and what you're trying to do. And masculine, you're taking ownership, leadership. I'm feeling accountability here. So no other words of wisdom from me, but that's pretty much all I have for you. As always, both please keep a positive mindset. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.